Welcome back to Pie Heart, and as you can see, we're at Pizza Twist. Whoop whoop. Let's try it out.
Alright, pizza's hot and ready. Let's try this out.
Alrighty.
You can't see the shot. Not bad. Hey, you can. I'll get you a slice.
Tiny little baby piece.
I appreciate that. If you want baby pizza, walk over yourself.
It is hot.
Over the fly. How's this fly? Honestly, it reminds me of like an actual pie. I know this is ironically pie hard, but it reminds me of like a dessert. Cheers. It's so soft. I was just about to say.
It went down so easy.
It did. Okay.
No wonder those slices are so small.
Okay, I'm gonna do it one more time.
I feel like the dough overpowers.
I would say it's a 50-50.
I can't really taste anything else.
Look at me, I'm looking at the camera.
I'm talking to you. It's the
I'm
same.
looking at the microphone.
I'm talking to you. I'm rusty. Okay. I'm gonna hit it with an upside down plate.
I'm gonna try one more. I'm gonna try and decipher these elements. When it comes to like, is it good in the sense of it? I'm not gonna lie. It's a savory dish that I would eat a lot. But when it comes to these elements that or these categories that we've chosen to judge it off of, they're a little different. So far, if you want to talk about the crust, because we'll rate that first.
Yeah. I need another crust bite.
Grainy. It's grainy. Like I can tell they use breadcrumbs on this, which there's a lot of places that I think use breadcrumbs overall. The undercarriage is not as crispy as I want it, but I like the thickness of it because it's soft. If you're gonna have like a quarter-eighth inch thick of dough underneath, it better be soft, like with moisture. And I'll give it to them. I think they have it really well.
I would say the actual crust part is not crunchy.
It's not
At all.
but I think the shape of it and the amount of it is decent.
That's kind of a letdown. So when you eat pizza, you look like it's slightly
Crunchy, yeah. I mean, I think it, depending on who you are, if you want a softer, like, okay, I just want something I can shove in my mouth and soft, or if I want a really crunchy crust, it depends on me. I mean, some people like cracker crust. I don't personally, but, out of crust, I'm gonna give it a 6. I almost did 5, but I thought 5 was just like, that's below the minimum. I think this was decent for them, just because of that softness was pleasant.
I think I'm gonna give it a 5 just because of the crunchiness. I feel like every good pizza has to have some crunchiness.
Touche.
Yeah.
Touche. Let's take the touche.
Stanley Tucci.
He actually makes pizza. We should do it for another episode. The sauce,
I can't taste it.
too.
Yeah.
I can. It's salty. Honestly, I can't. Now, I granted.
Even when I did the upside down bite, I
Granted,
tasted it.
that might be the cheese that's salty, but it just tasted better. Granted, that's why I'm giving it a 2 because it was the amount of moisture it had. Probably from the sauce. It wasn't. It was almost. I mean, it tasted like soup. The consistency.
I don't know how you tasted it.
Like not like it was a little nibs, but I'll give it to them. It wasn't overly watery, but yet it wasn't dry. Some people you see sauce everywhere, it's dry. It's like, what is this? This was pretty low consistency.
I'd say I'd probably give it a 2 as well.
Okay. Cheese. Now here's where we get the it's back and forth. We decide does it taste like spotty. This is pretty spread, like brown, which I prefer.
So what do you give it?
If I'm to be honest, I'd give it a 7. If it had a dairy taste like cheese, it'd probably be 8 or 9. But it had a good string, not too chewy, was salty. I'm not saying that's a good or bad thing, but if it's just gonna be like a little salt, then it's like a downer. But I think the consistency, the chew factor, and overall look, like how it tried, it was nice.
I would personally, I like the aesthetic of the cheese, if that makes any sense. Like the look.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right?
Yeah.
It's aesthetic. It's easy.
I like the slight, but like I don't think there was that much flavor to it. So I'm gonna be on the complete opposite spectrum of you. I'm giving it like a 4.
Okay. And cheese is different from people.
Yeah, I love cheese. And that's not it.
Okay. Cooking factor. Like I said, I think that the cheese came out well. I think they're very top heavy when it comes to this cooking. The heat surface was so much on the top, nothing on the bottom, but it cooked like that's bare minimum that's expected. So for me, the cooking it looked like a stove, like a not like I can't see.
I just
what
tried,
when I'm guessing is it might just be you put it in, it heats it up like an oven, so it's all on the top and none of the bottom. So I'll give it a bare minimum 5 because it's not undercooked. It's not like okay, it's too burnt. It's not too burnt. It's not underdone. It's in the middle for me.
I was gonna say 5 as well. And like you said, it is bare minimum.
Anyway, the environment, the last factor, the environment, it's new. This seems to be a new restaurant, or I've never been here.
I've never heard of it.
I think the seating arrangement, it brings an element of old, like classic colors, diner, the Italian restaurant, but with a bit more like flash of modernness. So there's music, there's people, lighting's pretty good, there's TVs, I give it a 6. I think it's okay. It's like it's a restaurant. It's not a dine-in. I feel super comfortable. And it's like you can definitely go in and sit down and enjoy a meal.
After all the calculations, Pizza Twist gets a 24 out of 50, which is kind of bad. It's high end C tier, which is not bad.
It had some good quality, but overall, not bad, but not bad.
All right, on to the next place.
Alright, we're sitting down at Olive Garden, all fancy and comfortable. Pizza's here. We decided to get a side because they came with it. So we got a side of fries. So we're also being done a steak fry judging part.
Fry. Let's do this. We're gonna start with fries.
Yeah, we'll start with fries.
I'll
I'll
get
give
cheese
it a good
for
fry.
pizza.
Good fry. Okay. Needs salt. It gives me.
There's salt right there.
I'm not judging the salt. I'm judging the
It gives me when you get American food at a Mexican restaurant.
I was thinking, like, it has a Burger King like shape, but I don't know if like you get it fries out of it. There's a park like Kings Island,
Yeah.
Disney. It's just like
Depends on where you get it.
you're right. If it was at Disney, this would be $40.
And give you food poisoning.
Yeah, I feel like we had food poisoning last time we went to Disney. That's another story.
We gotta try it with ketchup.
We do it with the ketchup. Every great fry goes even better.
Gotta give it a amount of ketchup.
I guess this is Heinz ketchup. Oh, probably. What other brand?
GFS.
Is it like Meyer brand and then Heinz? Anyway, fries. Our crispiness do want to give it. I give it a 6 out of 10.
No, it's getting a 5.
Okay. I'm just gonna give the fries are like a 5.
Yeah.
You know who's got good fries though? McDonald's steak and shake. Dirk
I haven't had Popeyes.
Dirk Crisp. Another episode. Anyway, let's get into this pizza. Or what is it? So, okay, I'm gonna get some more dark here. It's a little more than I thought. It's soft. It smells interesting. It does. It's got a good flavor. First thought of the sauce coming from last pizza twist. I taste the sauce a lot.
Yeah. I do feel like the crust is super soft and taking up a lot of space.
But I was gonna say that the sauce is gonna be the leader of this entire pizza. Not to say that it's horrible.
Cheese.
Cheese. Cheese is pretty not bland. It leaves a aftertaste that's not pleasant. But like it's not, I wouldn't say that pleasant. It'd be harsh. It's just, I'm just confused. I am confused. Granted, it's Oliver, so it's not their main food. Okay, so palate cleanser. Okay, you just want to get this over with.
Alright, crust.
Crust.
Don't go too into it because I'm not feeling it.
In my opinion, a cracker. 3.
I was thinking cracker. Because you mentioned that at place. Like some people like cracker, just like straight cracker. And that's what
This
this
is a
is.
cracker. 3.
I like it's kind of soft. Not like too soft. So soft for
Okay, sauce. It kind of tastes like a spaghetti
Five.
sauce. I'll go 5 because I didn't put it's pieces, but I taste it.
It is very vanilla.
Yeah, but I taste it. 3.
I'm giving it a 2.
I hate the crust. I think this was or it's olive garden, so I think they had decent cookware.
They should. You would think.
If I'm to be honest, 4.
It gives me frozen pizza.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because the cheese, like we were talking about, the browning was like well blended and sprayed across pizza twists. This looks like school pizza.
What did you give it?
I got a 3 as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
And 4.
Environment. Environment carries this whole thing.
I'm gonna give it.
Because this is just an Italian restaurant.
I'm gonna give it a 9 because it's classic. It's classic.
It's classic, but not big, but
classic. Yeah, it's classic. But it's also not fun. I think a pizza place should be.
Well, it doesn't just have to be a pizza. An Italian place. This is an Italian place.
It's where it has like take a while. So I think it had a little more light and funness. Yeah. Or creativity. Like, I think it's great. Well, I give it 9 because it could be a 10. In my opinion, I think it's great.
Yeah, I'll give it a 9 as well.
Okay. Pretty even on this pizza.
Across the board. Alright. After some calculations, Olive Garden gets 23 out of 50. Which is higher than we thought.
If I'm being honest, the environment
Carried, yeah. If it wasn't for it being Olive Garden,
it'd
be our first half. We should celebrate our first half.
Yeah.
And our first S.
Theoretical. What do you mean for an S?
Our first S.
What was our first S?
We haven't had one.
Oh, we will.
We should celebrate our first S and here in our first half.
When the time comes.
When that happens.
So, just an acknowledgement. Don't get pizza.
It was an illustrative kid that doesn't have proper taste buds. Don't get it.
Thanks for enjoying this episode of Pie Hard.
We'll see you in the next one.